Hello friends, in this class we will discuss some of the most important topics for UPSC Prelims 2020. Our first topic will be the PM KISAN scheme. प्रधानमंत्री किसान सम्मान निधि scheme. Whenever you study about any scheme, remember 5 things. First, why the scheme has been launched. Second, who will be the beneficiary and who will identify them. Third, what will be the benefits the beneficiary will enjoy. Benefits. Fourth, funding. Who will fund the scheme means type of the scheme. Type of the scheme will also tell who will implement the scheme. For example, schemes are of 3 types. First, there are central sector scheme, Second is centrally sponsored scheme, and third is state scheme. In the central sector scheme, the entire fund will come from the center and center will be the implementing agency. In case of centrally sponsored scheme, the fund may come entirely from the center or it may be shared by the center and the states. Okay, but the most important thing is that in case of centrally sponsored scheme, the implementing agency will be state. Okay, in case of central sector scheme, fund from center, implement भी करेगा center ही. In case of centrally sponsored scheme, the fund may come entirely from the center or it may be shared by the states and the center in a defined ratio. For example, if the state is general category state, then it may be 50-50, 50 from the center and 50 from the state. If the state is a special category state, then it may be 90% from the center and 10% from the state. Okay, the agency who will implement the scheme will be state. Now, in the state sector scheme, the fund will come from the state and it will be implemented by the state only. Okay, generally central sector scheme are made on those topics which are mentioned in the union list. In the 7th schedule, there are 3 lists. List 1, union list, list 2, state list, list 3, concurrent list. Okay, so these are the type of scheme. Why the scheme, beneficiary, benefits, fund and the type, and 5th one is department या ministry. Okay, so why the scheme has been launched. PM KISAN is an income support scheme for small and marginal farmers. Earlier, the scheme was confined only to those farmers which had less than 2 hectares of land. Okay, now the scheme has been expanded to all the farmers, all the farmers, whether they are small and marginal, they are medium farmer, they are large farmer, they all will be benefited by the scheme. There are 3 types of farmer according to their land size. First one is small and marginal farmer. Those farmer which have 0 to 2 hectares of land, they are small and marginal. Second is semi-medium or medium farmer. They have 2 to 10 hectare of land holdings. Okay. Third one is large farmers. They have more than 10 hectare of land. Okay. Small and marginal farmer are 47%. मतलब 47% land holding are less than 2 hectare. Okay. 43% of the land holding are between 2 to 10 hectare and only 9% of the land holding are more than 10 hectare. Okay, so the PM KISAN scheme will be applicable to all these farmer. Why the scheme? To give them income support to farmers. Why do we want to give income support to farmers? Because if we support the income of the farmer, then he may invest in the farm sector. If a farmer invests in his field, the productivity of the land will increase, the production will increase. If the production will increase, then his income will increase and if the income will increase, then his purchasing power will increase, he will demand more goods and services, and these demands of goods and services will support our manufacturing and service sector. Okay, and more production from the farm sector will also support our food manufacturing sector. Okay, so this is the reason why we have launched the scheme. कौन होंगे बेनिफिशियरी? बेनिफिशियरी विल बी ऑल द फार्मर्स एंड दीज बेनिफिशियरी विल बी आइडेंटिफाइड बाय द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. बाय होम? State government. What will be the benefits? Government will directly transfer 6,000 rupees in 3 installments. Means 2,000, 2,000, 2,000 every 4 months directly in the bank account of farmers. Okay? Fund कौन करेगा? Entire fund will be given by the central government. It is a central sector scheme. Okay, entire fund will be given by the central government and it is a central sector scheme. क्लियर है? तो ये बातें हो गई हमारे पीएम किसान स्कीम के बारे में. Our next topic is NIMZ, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एंड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग जोन. ये NIMZ न्यूज़ में क्यों है? Because the government of India has approved 3 new NIMZ. The first one will be established in Odisha, National Investment and Manufacturing Zone. The NIMZ will be was envisaged in the National Manufacturing Policy 2011. NIMZ actually एक tool है. It is a tool to implement our national manufacturing policy. How? We will just see. 3 नए NIMZ अप्रूव हुए हैं. पहला, first one is in Odisha. Second is in Telangana. Third is in Prakasham in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, in Odisha it will be established in Kalinganagar. Okay, so these are the three new names. Now in the national manufacturing policy, the first thing is that we want to increase the contribution of manufacturing sector to 25%. कितना? 25% ऑफ द GDP आना चाहिए मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर से. अभी कितना है? करेंटली मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर कंट्रीब्यूट ओनली 16% ऑफ द GDP. 16% फ्रॉम मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, 17% फ्रॉम द फार्मिंग एंड 54% फ्रॉम द सर्विस सेक्टर. ओके, नियरली 44% ऑफ द people are engaged in farming sector, not more than 50%. Many people says that it is 50%, but not. According to raw data, it is only 44%. ठीक है ना? इतने ही लोग फार्मिंग सेक्टर में engaged हैं. हम चाहते हैं, we want that this 60% is increased to 25%. We want to create 100 million jobs by 2022. Okay, these are our goals. Now क्या करें कि मैन्युफैक्चरिंग को प्रमोट किया जाए? क्या क्या चीज़ें होनी चाहिए? पहला, जो भी अच्छी बातें हैं ध्यान में लाओ. क्या क्या होना चाहिए बताओ? लेबर लॉ बढ़िया होना चाहिए, मतलब फ्लेक्सिबल लेबर लॉ होना चाहिए, है ना? इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, इंफ्रा मस्ट बी देयर, इजी एंट्री एंड एग्जिट. ओके. थर्ड वन, support to MSME. Now we have labor, we have infra, we will our corporate will वो लोग कहीं से फंड ले आएंगे. अगला हो जाएगा हमारा स्किल डेवलपमेंट. ये काफ़ी ज़रूरी है, स्किल डेवलपमेंट. ओके. नाउ NIMZ is a tool. NIMZ is a tool to implement this national manufacturing policy. Those person who want to shift from primary to secondary and tertiary, those person who want to shift from primary to secondary and tertiary, for them NIMZ will provide necessary infrastructure, they will provide them a skill, they will provide them all the necessary facilities. Okay, so NIMZ में आपको मिलेगा इंफ्रा, वर्ल्ड क्लास इंफ्रा, स्किल डेवलपमेंट, सोशल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर ओके। नाउ देयर आर सम स्पेसिफिकेशन ऑफ द निम्स। निम्स का जो मिनिमम साइज है, द मिनिमम साइज ऑफ निम्स शुड बी 5000 हेक्टेयर। जो ज़मीन है, द लैंड विल बी सिलेक्टेड बाय द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट, ओके। लैंड बाय द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट एंड द लैंड शुड बी अनकल्टिवेबल। जिस लैंड पे खेती बाड़ी होती है वो लैंड निम्स के लिए सिलेक्ट नहीं किया जाएगा, ओके। जहाँ पर नहीं होती है वो उसको सेलेक्ट करेंगे। ये बातें हो गई। नाउ द निम्स विल बी एस्टैब्लिश्ड विद द कॉपरेशन फ्रॉम द प्राइवेट सेक्टर ऑल्सो। तो ये बातें हो गई निम्स के बारे में, दिस और ऑल मैटर कॉल्ड द निम्स। नाउ हमने बातें करी पॉलिसी के बारे में। लेबर होना चाहिए, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर होना चाहिए, ठीक है ना, इजी एंट्री एंड एग्जिट। वी विल प्रोवाइड टेक्नोलॉजिकल सपोर्ट टू MSME and we will reimburse what cost MSME spend on the technological upgradation. Okay, we want to improve the productivity of our MSME। जो लेबर इंटेंसिव चीज़ें हैं उनको प्रमोट करना हमारा मकसद रहेगा। ये बातें हो गई हमारे निम्स और हमारे पॉलिसी के बारे में। Our next topic is OIC। OIC, Organization for Islamic Cooperation। क्यों न्यूज़ में था ये? OIC was in news because of CAA। OIC was in news because of the CAA, Citizenship Amendment Act, and abrogation of Article 370, Kashmir issue, etc. OIC जो है, it was established in 1969। It says that our objective is to raise the voice of the Muslim world, ठीक है, to raise the voice of the Muslim world, to protect the interest of the Muslim world। OIC has 57 members including Iran and Pakistan, okay। Its headquarter is in Jeddah, which is in Saudi Arabia। Now ध्यान रखना है आपको, Saudi Arabia and Iran both are rivals, but both are members of this OIC, okay। Now UPSC क्वेश्चन पूछ सकता है आपसे, जो मेंबरशिप है उस पर UPSC पहले क्वेश्चन पूछ चुका है मेकोंग गंगा सेक्टर पे, ओके। मेकोंग गंगा पूछ चुका है क्वेश्चन, फिर उसने क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया ब्रिक्स वगैरह पे, ठीक है। तो सवाल आ सकता है OIC पे, पूछ सकते हैं कि विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग आर मेंबर्स ऑफ द OIC। आपको दे देंगे ईरान, पाकिस्तान, इंडिया, सऊदी अरेबिया। इसमें से ईरान तो है ही, सऊदी अरेबिया भी है, पाकिस्तान इज ऑल्सो द मेंबर एंड इंडिया इज नॉट अ मेंबर। सो 1, 2 and 3 विल बी करेक्ट, ओके। क्वेश्चन आ सकता है आपको जो हमारी पॉलिसी थी उस पर भी, निम्स थी उस पर भी।